I have 3 ant colonies. 2 of them are hibernating. We will wake them up in this video. The 3rd colony is different. They don't hibernate, they are always active. They are growing. They are eating. They are definitely up to something, but I don't know what. Okay, I guess now we know. World domination. They have only one problem if they want to achieve that. Their soldier is defect. This here is Bob, the soldier ant. And of course, I'm no expert on this subject, but I don't think antennae are supposed to look like that. It looks like there's something stuck around them, and she looks really annoyed by it. And to make matters even worse, we have Karen here, the soldier ant with the perfect antennae that comes shoving hers in Bob's face. Needless to say, Bob is not amused. Leave a like if you're Team Bob. Now, I have a random question for you. Have you ever seen an ant's tongue before? Just asking, for no reason. While this ant colony is preparing for world domination, my other 2 colonies are ready to be woken up. If you're asking yourself, why does it look like they're in a crappy basement? I'm here to tell you that's a very stupid question. That's obviously because they are in a crappy basement. It is about the right hibernation temperature of 15 degrees Celsius in here. For the Americans, that is 15 degrees Celsius worth of Fahrenheit. You're welcome. I moved the colony to a warmer space so they can slowly wake up. We'll take a look if the queen is still alive in a minute. First, I'm gonna feed them. This is a seed collecting species like the ants in a bug's life. I gave them some seeds before hibernation, but these are bad now, so I'm giving them some fresh ones. First, I'm giving them some smaller seeds for the minor workers. These are the smaller ants. However, I'm also giving them some bigger seeds, just in case they already have soldier ants, like the other colony. Soldiers or majors protect the colony and can crack open bigger seeds. Of course, soldiers need proteins for the gains. That is what this cricket is for. The higher temperatures are making the ants more active, so the first one has come out quick. Let's see what she is choosing. A seed. I didn't expect this from a seed collecting species. Whoa. Apparently, for now, she's the only worker that is awake. So in the meanwhile, let's take a look inside the tube. Nah, you guys can wait. Let's first wake up the other colony. This is my cat, by the way. She has been barking a lot lately, so I think there's something wrong with her. Oh, and if you're wondering why there's a chessboard next to these ants, that's because these are really, really smart ants. A few workers are awake, but not a lot, so I'm waking the rest and the queen up with the one thing that can wake me up too. I'll start by giving them some fresh sugar water, because this looks disgusting. Let's make some sugar water. Okay, now we're ready. Making sugar water is pretty complicated. You need sugar and water. Next, you stir till most of the sugar is dissolved. And next, yeah, that's it. Let's see if they're hungry. The first ant found the new sugar quickly, but this ant, however, was more interested in this rock. Can't blame her, because that is a nice rock. Speaking of rocks, I'm thinking about giving these ants a more natural setup, and since these are black garden ants, their natural habitat is a garden. Pro tip, if you want to know what ant species is in a nest, poke it. I'm not sure, but I don't think these are black garden ants. I suspect that because these are red. My garden is full of ant nests, but I'm already an a-hole for destroying this one, so I'm not gonna destroy more to see if there are black garden ants in here. But there definitely are some in this garden. Source, trust me bro. That there is me, by the way. Time for a face reveal, I guess. Damn, that is one ugly face. Better get back to our ants. Of course, me myself has a body like a bodybuilder, so I know what these ants need to grow. Proteins. While we wait for them to find it, let's check on the other colony. This one is still collecting seeds and is ignoring the cricket. You would think this is weird, but I don't think I've mentioned this. But this is a seed collecting species, so this is pretty normal. And yes, I'm gonna take a look inside the tube in a minute. First, I need to build up tension for no reason, so you guys watch the video for longer. Hey, at least I'm honest. The cricket is dried up by now, so I'm taking it out, and of course, no food is wasted, so I'm giving it to whatever is in here. And whatever is in here is scary, it is ferocious, it are isopods. See what I did there? I made it sound cool and mysterious, so you get excited for nothing. I'm sorry. This is a dairy cow isopod, and they basically eat anything, so I better put him back before I lose my hand. He looks kinda angry, but I have no clue why. Yeah, no clue at all. I guess I better feed him the cricket to make up for it. Let's see if he's more grateful than those stupid ants. I think he was hungry. Now that I took the cricket away from the ants, I need to give them another source of proteins. In the meanwhile, the other colony has found it. Only 2 ants are on there. I'm not sure they like it. Yeah, they like it. That are a lot of ants. If this many are on that piece of meat, I wonder how many are left in the tube. Because this is what the colony looked like a few months ago. This is also when we discovered that the queen had a dent in her abdomen. So I hope she is still fine and alive. Must be nice being an ant, right? You can always rely on the colony to divide the work and tackle the biggest tasks. You always have help. Except if you're this ant. Let me help her a bit. And she remains totally unfazed that a weird ass giant is helping her. However, this is clearly never going to work, so I gave them another piece of meat. Like I said, you always have help as an ant. This one has bitten off a piece. Let's see where she takes it. Yeah, we all knew that she was going to take it into the tube. This is not a surprise. So let's finally take a look inside. The queen is still alive, and there are some eggs and larvae. And now they can use the proteins I gave them to grow the colony and finally start raising some soldier ants. This colony hasn't grown a lot since I got them a few months ago, but usually they start growing faster after hibernation. When that happens, I have a bigger nest for them ready, but for now the colony is still too small. Now let's check in the tube of the other colony. The meat is almost gone, so the ants are back in the tube. The queen seems fine, and you can probably hear from the tone of my voice that I'm very excited for that. This colony definitely has grown a lot since I got it. It started with about 10 workers. If they keep growing like this, I will need to get them a bigger terrarium soon. Like always, please watch the next video, it will help me a lot. Thank you to all patrons, members and everyone that watched. I think you'll like this video next. Bye.